You know, our newscasts have been full of stories recently about the hardships many families are facing this year in particular. Food banks and other nonprofits are seeing a huge rise in people needing help. Well, today, Matt Campbell is with us. Matt is Executive Director at the Cloverdale Community Kitchen, and Lindsay Rempel is Director of Programs. Matt, Lindsay, hi there and welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
So, Matt, what are you seeing just in terms of talk about this huge increase in demand?
Yeah, so we've been doing the Cloverdale Christmas Hamper program for about 35 years. And over the last 5-10 years, we've been averaging anywhere from about 250 to 300 kids that need help. And this year, when we opened up registrations, we were like, oh my goodness, we had 900 kids under 18 register for help this year.
Amazing. So what's going on? Why is that?
I think there's several different reasons. I think a lot of families are feeling the pinch of the rising cost of living, in particular, of food, of gas, of housing. And those that were just maybe able to squeak by in previous years are just finding that they need that extra bit of help this year. In addition to that, we serve a lot of newcomers to Canada, refugee families and other immigrant families. And a lot of them do have larger families of 5, 6, 7 children. So that's also...
Right. So a big part of what you do is put together these hampers. Matt, why don't you just take us through some of what you brought in here today? What would be a typical food hamper?
Yeah, so we have we have a couple sections. We have a whole bunch of food that we put into the hamper. We have fresh things, oranges representing that, frozen items. Then we have a lot of the great staples that you'd want around the holidays: pancakes and syrup, cookies and cereal. And then we have some fresh stuff like some milk. And in the old days, we used to put in turkeys, but now we do gift cards. And that all came about because there was a time when we ordered 200 or 300 turkeys, and the box opened up and frozen turkeys went all over the floor. And so we decided gift cards for turkeys was a lot better idea.
No, that's nice. And Lindsay, also some gift bags. Tell us about those.
Yeah, so for teens, those 12 to 17, we put together some gift bags full of things that teens would like: fun socks and mittens and tubes.
Lovely.
Hygiene and toiletry items, and then also a gift card that they can spend at a store.
Okay.
As we know, teens are a little bit harder to buy for. They don't
think?
want the
You
toys
think?
that the younger kids would want.
Right, right.
And then we have a special branch of our program dedicated to seniors as well, because a lot of seniors, especially over the past 2 years, have been really isolated.
Yes.
They often get forgotten. A lot of organizations deal with families and children, so we want to make sure we're serving seniors as well. So we put together special gift bags, warm socks, tea, mugs. We give them a small gift card as well, so they can buy something for themselves.
Okay, so what are you still in need of this time of year, Matt?
So we definitely are just finishing up a lot of our hampers, and they'll be delivered anywhere from now up until Christmas. And so food, gift cards, and definitely with the 900 kids, a toy drive. We're just finishing up our toy drive, so we could definitely use some more help with that. And yeah, just general support from the community for all these items.
And why is it you do what you do? I'd like to hear from each of you. Lindsay?
I come at it 2 ways. I do have a deep faith, and so that's what motivates me to help others. I feel like I've been called to share that love and hope that I receive with others. Mm-hmm. And also just, I know I've been blessed with so much, and I just see so much need out there. So just any way that I'm able to spread that love to others.
Right. And what about for you, Matt? I mean, especially when you say you're used to serving 200 to 300, and now the list has tripled at least. You know, that's got to be daunting.
It is definitely daunting. One of the things that I do, we run a whole food bank, and a lot of the days on Thursday morning, I actually go up and down the food bank line and chat with a lot of our clients, and just to hear some of the stories of people having to get out of Afghanistan or out of Syria or out of the Ukraine, and what they had to go through just really touches me. And when I hear what they went through, and then knowing that they brought their kids along, I just know that we have to give their kids something special this Christmas, especially the ones that they're in Canada for the first time. We need to make sure that they have a great Christmas.
Lovely. Now, for someone who might be watching right now and saying, I want to help, I've got some things I want to donate as well, what would you suggest? Where do they drop things off?
So in Cloverdale in Surrey, we have the Cloverdale Community Kitchen. They can drop it off right at our own place. We also have a website where they can make an online donation, or they can find out about the times when we're open and come and visit us before Christmas. And we'd be happy to take those and get them to people that are waiting for those gifts.
Thank you. It's really heartwarming to think about the difference that you're making in people's lives this season and all year round. So thanks very much for coming in. Happy holidays.
Thank you.